Welcome back to English Practice. Today we're talking about something powerful, how just a few minutes in the evening can change the way you learn English. That's right, evening time is special. Your mind slows down, your thoughts deepen, and it's the perfect moment to reflect, relax, and practice English naturally. You don't need long hours of study. Just 10 calm minutes can help your English grow faster than you think. Let's start simple. Take a notebook. Write 3 things you did today in English. For example, I finished my work early. I talked to a friend. I learned a new phrase. That's it. This small reflection builds vocabulary, confidence, and mindfulness all at once. And if you whisper those sentences out loud, your pronunciation improves. Exactly. Evening time is when your brain becomes more open to new information. So, gratitude is not just an emotion, it's also a smart learning tool. I love that. Let's share a few evening idioms before we close this part. Good idea, here's one. Hit the hay. It means go to bed. Example, I'm tired. I'm going to hit the hay. Another one. Burning the midnight oil. It means working late into the night. Example, Paul was burning the midnight oil to finish his project. Greater than, and one more. Night owl. A person who likes staying up late. Example, I'm a night owl. I study better at midnight. Perfect idioms easy to use in daily conversations. Let's connect all this. Morning is about preparation. Afternoon is about focus. Evening is about reflection. Yes, and if you fill these moments with English, your learning becomes natural, like breathing. Exactly. No stress, no pressure, just small moments every day. So, what's one English habit you'll start tonight? Maybe listening to this podcast again before bed, or repeating 5 new sentences before you sleep. Remember, your brain keeps learning even when you rest. Yes, sleep actually helps store new words in your memory. So, study a little, sleep well, and you'll remember more. I love that. It's like planting seeds before the night and waking up to see them grow. That's poetic and true. All right, before we move to our final part, let's do one more quick speaking challenge. Repeat after me. I wake up early and feel fresh. I eat healthy food to stay strong. I take time to relax every evening. I'm building better habits every day. Perfect. You're doing amazing, everyone. Now, let's talk about how to turn these habits into long-term growth, not just for English, but for life. Welcome back, friends. Let's go deeper. Now, we've talked about daily routines, but what keeps a habit alive is not time, it's meaning. Yes, if you only do something because you have to, it dies quickly. But if you do it because it matters to you, it becomes part of who you are. When you connect your English habits to your dreams, they stay strong. You stop studying for exams. You start learning for life. For example, maybe you dream of traveling, meeting new friends, or watching movies without subtitles. That's your why. Your why gives you energy. When you feel tired, it reminds you why you started this journey in the first place. Let's talk about a real story. It's about one of our listeners from Korea. He started learning English because he wanted to work in another country. At first, he studied 3 hours every day, but soon he got exhausted. Then he changed his method. Instead of long study sessions, he built tiny habits. 10 minutes in the morning, 10 at night. And after 6 months, he told us he could finally think in English without translating. That's the power of consistency. Tiny, daily steps beat big, random effort every time. Let's teach you how to describe new habits in English. You can say, I'm trying to, or I've started to. Example, I'm trying to wake up early. I've started to read English news. Example, I keep practicing English even when I'm tired, or I make time for it every day. That's a good phrase. And if you want to change a bad habit, say, I'm trying to stop. Example, I'm trying to stop eating junk food, or I'm trying to stop using my phone before bed. Perfect examples for daily life. Let's give a quick cultural tip. In English-speaking countries, people love talking about habits. especially morning ones. It's common to ask, "What's your morning routine?" Or, "Do you usually eat breakfast?" It's a polite way to start small talk. You can answer naturally with short sentences. "I usually wake up at 7 o'clock. I make coffee." And to sound more fluent, use linking words like then or after that. Example, I wake up, then I take a shower. After that, I eat breakfast. Simple structure, natural rhythm. That's how you build real fluency. Let's do one last practice. I'll describe my routine and you try too. Repeat or change one detail. Ready? I wake up, drink water, check my phone, and start work immediately. Maybe skip the phone. Try I wake up, drink water, and start work after breakfast. That sounds healthier. C. Learning English can also help improve your lifestyle. Language connects with life in every way. And when you describe your life in English, you're practicing naturally. It's not just memorizing, it's living the language. And these words fit beautifully with learning English. Let's do our final vocabulary spotlight. Everyone listening, your habits are not small. They're seeds of your future. Now, let's wrap up with a message, straight from the heart. Even if it feels slow, remember, language isn't learned by force. It grows through patience. Every sentence you repeat, every word you learn, builds something inside you. Growth doesn't come from perfection. It comes from showing up again and again, even when it's not easy. The moment you say, "I'll just do a little today," you win because that's how every big journey begins. So tonight, when you brush your teeth or take a walk, say one small sentence in English. I'm proud of myself. I'm learning. I'm growing. You're not just learning English. You're learning confidence, discipline, and faith in yourself. And remember, even if you recall just one phrase from today, you're already improving. Say it out loud. Let your voice remind your heart. So, keep going, keep learning, keep speaking. Because success isn't about how fast you move. It's about how often you keep moving. And we'll be right here with you every step of the way. Your daily habits will lead you to the life you dream of. Thank you for joining us today on English Practice. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you soon, everyone. Good night, and keep your English alive every single day. Until next time, stay kind, stay curious, and keep growing.